Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Yolanda Monique, and I am here to do my favorites. So I have beauty related things, I have non-beauty related things. So let's get started. I'm going to do the non-beauty, and then I'll do the hair and then makeup last. The two things that are non-beauty related that I have been loving, not just for January, but for the last 4 months actually. The first thing is my Happy Planner. I actually changed the cover to this for February, but I am in love with my Happy Planner. I'm still not as consistent with a lot of things, as you guys can see, but I do love how I can have my artistic creativity inside of it, and then I can keep my schedule with the things going on. And I have this layout for this week. I just haven't put anything inside of it, but I have it written down on post-it notes. But I definitely love the Happy Planner, the fact that it is encouraging me to be more organized and to put stuff down. I first put everything in my tablet on the calendar there, so that my phone and my tablet are in sync, so that I know what's going on. And then I have this on my desk, so that when I get up in the morning I see it, and then it just encourages me to be more productive, get things on time. I'm really good with my work situation. It's the personal and the family. I'm not double booking anything, but it's the social media part I need to get on the ball. But I love this, and they're coming out with new ones in March. So really happy about that. The next thing that is non-beauty related is my Coffee Mate Caramel Macchiato. I got a coworker in love with this. I can't have as many Starbucks as I want, so you can make your own caramel frappies, and using this, and you add this to your flavored coffee, and it is so good. So I've gone through 2 of these. I love it so much. And then the third thing, which I put in my styrofoam cup, but it is mango tea. By using green tea, then you add mango flavoring, and you use a non-artificial mango flavoring. So you're actually taking mango sauce, syrup, which is concentrated mango juice. So good. So green tea with mango syrup, amazing. And I don't know why it just went, I think it's the color coming back. So those are the non-beauty related things I am loving. Told you I love mango tea. Okay, now going to hair. 3 of the things I got from my subscription boxes, and I didn't think I would like them, and I do like them for my natural hair. The first thing I always tell you guys I love, and I've been doing it, I have been slipping the month of January, but I haven't been doing it as faithful as always, but I still love it and I still do it, and that is my Jamaican Black Castor Oil. And I think it's because I know that it's cut with other things, so I feel like I'm not as motivated to use it. Before I would use it 3 times a week, and now for the month of January and half of February I've been using it once a week, and I just need to get back on the ball with that. But I definitely love my Jamaican Black Castor Oil, and I'm looking for a brand where it's not diluted in with another product that when it says Jamaican Black Castor Oil, it's Jamaican Black Castor Oil. So I'm still on the look. This came in my glossy box, and I did not like it at first. I thought it was a perfume, but it is from Nuxe, N-U-X-E. And this is dry oil. Guys, look how much I have used, and this came in my December box. This is amazing on my wigs. This is amazing on my natural hair. During the winter, your skin gets really dry. I sprayed this on my body. Love this. And it's not like oily, greasy oily. I mean, like my sister put it on her hair, and she was like, this is not gonna work. I don't think I'm gonna like this. And she was like, oh, I mean, like an hour later you feel the moisture, but it's not like greasy. So it gives you the shine, it gives you the luster, but it's not greasy. And I saw the price of this bottle, so I'm gonna look for other dry oils, but I am really loving dry oil, especially this one that I got in my glossy box. And then the next 2 hair products, which shocked me because I didn't think it would be for ethnic hair. The first one is George I'll Make You Amazing Daily Spray. I mixed this with the Shield Leave-In Conditioner, and both of them say they're great for detangling. I have 4C natural hair, and detangling takes forever. And when I mix these 2 inside of another bottle and I add a little bit of the castor oil, it makes my detangling go so much faster. The hair is smoother. It retains moisture a lot longer. So I've tried them separately and they're okay, but combined with the Jamaican Black Castor Oil, my hair is, I'm doing my hair a lot quicker. Sundays do not take forever to do my hair. So I'm definitely loving these, and I'm surprised I love them so much. Both of these came from my BoxyCharm, so I'm loving that. And I love that my BoxyCharm box is introducing me to new brands, new products, things that I thought that I was like, a little suspect, you know. And I'm like, ooh, now I give it a try. I really like this. For the body, I have been loving my body scrub gloves. These things are amazing. I mean, they are like getting that skin. Woo, you know, it lathers up. So I definitely love these gloves. I'm so definitely loving those. And now, beauty. So I got a lot of things I've been loving. And the first thing, which I call myself a mixologist, because I have been mixing these two combos like crazy. I don't like them on their own, but so I was like, I want to use them up, so I've been mixing them. The first one is the Superstay. I went through the darker one and now I have the lighter one. This is way too light, and this is number 90 Warm Honey, way too light for my skin. Then the next shade, the darker one, was way too dark, so I had to buy, you know, mix the two, and I was using a lot more of the darker one. So I still have a lot of the honey one, and I was like, I gotta mix it with something. So then I started mixing with my Kat Von D, and you can see how, I mean, like, I barely ever touch this by itself because it goes Oompa Loompa orange on me. But when I mix these two together, this gives me the intensity, the full coverage that I want. This is so light, it stops this from going orange. And so you just have to figure out the combination, how many pumps of each to get the look you want. I have it on now. Love these two together. Would I repurchase both of these just to get this look? I think there are other foundations that I can get this look without it. But if I have to go back and do it, I would definitely do it, because like I said, everyone talks about how some foundations are full coverage. Don't believe the hype. Kat Von D is full coverage. When you mix this with any other drugstore foundation which claim to be full coverage, this right here ups the ante to any of the other foundations. And I've tried it with a few others. This one just keeps it from going orange. So I love the combination. And like I said, if I can't find a drugstore foundation that gets me what I want, I would definitely repurchase Kat, just so that I could get the intensity and hope that the other one, you know, cuts the orange. Because by itself, Kat will go orange on you. And then this L'Oreal Infallible, I love this. I would not call this full coverage. Everyone in the YT's been like, oh, this is full coverage, this is full coverage. For people who have hyperpigmentation, you know what full coverage looks like. I would say that this is medium plus. It's not quite full, but it's past the medium mark. And I don't believe that there's just sheer, medium, and full. I think there's two categories between, because I've seen full coverage and this is not full coverage, but this is close to it. My shade is Soft Sable, it's number 111. Love this. So I just like it. I really like it. And it's in my area, this is $12. The sucker is good. It's worth the price. It's expensive, but it's worth the price. I have been loving the Makeup Forever One Step Skin primer, and I have, this one is in number, it's the first one, which is for mattifying. You guys, this sucker will mattify your face. I have combination skin. My face was super oily, and now that my treatment for my face has changed, it's now gone into the truly combination. The center of my face, like this part of my face, oily is all get out. Then the outer perimeter is dry, and I don't understand that, but we're trying to fight the adult acne, but that's a whole nother story. When I put this on my oily spots, I do not have to touch up until one, maybe two, and depending on the foundation, whether or not I have to touch up. But usually it's just like one, you know, one little tissue paper, one sheet, and I'm good. Before this, all the other so-called matte foundations, I would have to like maybe touch up twice, you know, do a little dabbing with the oil. No, this bad boy will get you matte. I also purchased the one where it is pore filling, and I kind of mix the two. Like right here I have like huge pores, so I put the pore filling one on it, and then I'll put a mattifying. They don't 100% blend in, so you have to like put the pore filling one and then wait a minute or two and then put the mattifying one. But still, I am really loving the Makeup Forever One Step primers. They do not play. And just to let you know, if you get the #2 one, which is for pores, it does slightly mattify your face. So it's not as intense of a mattification. I sound like Wendy Williams. In mattification for your pores, but you can definitely get a matter look than any of the other primers that I've tried. So I love it, and I bought the big one, but I'm going to use up my sample size first before I hit up my big size, larger size. Okay, now to eyes. The eyeshadow palette that I have been using the absolute most, there are 2 of them. The first one is from NYX, and it is the Love in Paris, and that's what I'm wearing today. I love the light pink look. It's like a pink, slight purpley look. Definitely loving how this looks on the skin. It has shimmers in it, so you can get that nice romantic look. When I'm not using this, I am using my Coastal Scents 42, and I have the matte one. I've been loving matte shadows lately. I just don't know why. But you see how this has all this right here. You can have your neutral set right here, and then over here you have your purples. So I tend to grab mostly for the neutrals or the purples. The blues, I actually don't really use as much. So this right here and these 2 rows are my go-to in this palette. Just love it. You can do a whole neutral look. You can do a whole pink look, do a whole purple look. I mean, it's all matte looks. Just love it. And then the bonus, which I have been starting to grab a little bit more, is right behind it. You see the blushes. And I will tell you, the blushes are pretty pigmented. You do have to, both blushes and the shadows are slightly powdery. So when I do my shadows, I do have some fallout. So I will have to, you know, touch up on that. So, but I really, really, really am loving these 2 palettes for the last month and a half. And then the eyeshadow transition that I have been using since I purchased this, it's not just for this month, it's been for the last 4 or 5 months, is the NYX Dance the Tides, and this is from their Nude Matte Shadow. This is my transition shade, and even sometimes I'll just put this on my face, transition it, and then that's it. I'll just have this and boom, I'm gone. Well, this in the base that I usually, but this is what you can see. I've more than hit pan. Love this. They no longer sell it in my Target, so I'm going to have to order this online. But I really, really love this eyeshadow as a transition. And then the base that I have been using overwhelmingly the most for my eyes has been from MAC. It is my Laying Low. You can see I put a huge dent in this bad boy. It's hard to get this with nails, I will tell you that. So if anyone has any suggestions, because I try to brush, it doesn't do as well as with a brush. So please let me know if you have nails, how you get into this. But I really, really love my Paint Pot Laying Low. It definitely, if you have oily lids, it's definitely going to help you keep the oils at bay and give you a nice foundation to apply your eyeshadow looks. And then the next thing for eyes would be my brows. My brows are pretty thick, as you can see. And the thing that I have been loving is from NYX Tame and Frame. And I have Espresso. I had tried the other 2 shades. I thought Brunette was me. Way too light. But Espresso is perfect. Sometimes I will do Brunette here and then Espresso at the tail end. But Espresso right now is dead on for my hair. Just love it. And I don't have the Anastasia Beverly Hills one for this, but everyone keeps saying that this is a dupe, and if it is, I'm happy with this. You get so much. You do not need a lot to get your brows. And like I said, I have thick brows. I have like a few sparse spots. Get in there, boom, I'm done. I've worked out with this. It does not run. I don't have no little running going on with my brows. If I want to add just a little bit more of other shades, this complements other brow products, so I don't feel like they're fighting each other. If you put a powder on it, it looks good. It's slightly waxy, so it actually lays my brows down so they don't like do the so I am loving that. And all of a sudden my sinuses kicked in and I can feel it draining down my throat. So let's go to last 2 eye products. is eyeliners. The two eyeliners that I have been using the absolute most for the last month and a half has been, the first one is from Milani. I have watery eyes, and this does absolutely wonderful under my lower eye line. I can put it in my waterline, and this goes the longest so far that I've ever used. It even beats my Urban Decay, because Urban Decay right around 10, 11 o'clock, I can actually see, I put on makeup at 6, 10 or 11, I can actually see that it's either faded in my waterline or it's starting to run. So this works amazing in my waterline, and I usually just do this one only for my lower lash line, but I have used it every once in a while on my upper lash line. Love it, and I love the fact that it's twistable, so you can, I don't know if you can see that, so you know, you can adjust it. It's cute on my desk. Definitely love this. And then the other one is the Jessie's Girl. This I actually got in one of my subscription boxes. I can't remember which one because I cannot find it in my area. So I only use it for the lash line, the upper lash line, or when I'm trying to do wings, because I love the brush tip. Precision like no other. And I've had this for about 3 months and it's still going strong. I just make sure I close the lid and I keep it laying flat so that it doesn't dry out. But I am loving Jessie's Girl. I'm going to have to figure out where to get it because I do not want to be without this. And now is the face products. You guys, I have hyperpigmentation. You know I got to conceal and correct that. And the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Orange is my best friend. I go to my beauty supply store. They're $3. I am not playing. And like I said, I have to use this mostly for my lower lash, my lower face. If I use this, I can use a medium coverage foundation and I'm good. I do have to do a really thin layer because if you use too thick, then your foundation does tend to go orange on you. So just put a really thin layer and then you just like stipple the foundation on it and boom, it's good. It lasts almost all day. I'd say about 6 hours before the foundation starts to break through and you can see the orange. But I love this. I love this. For my face, the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is my powders. For my under eye, when I want to give me that highlighted look, give me that little bright eye, I've been using from Wantable. It's the Cativa. This is supposed to be a mineral foundation. Too light for me, but I do use it as an under eye powder, you know, to lighten up right underneath my under eye. Love this. Not trying to blind you with the, and this does pop out. I will not be able to repurchase this because I have a problem with paying $55 for a powder I put underneath my eye. But while I have it, I've been using the heck out of it. So absolutely love it. And then for my regular face powder, I've been grabbing the Milani Dark Tan a lot. And I don't use it all over my whole face. I usually mostly on like just right below my cheek area, almost as a contour, or my forehead. Because my lower half of my face, since it's so dry, I don't really need a powder for that. I'll use it to hit the oily parts. So I definitely love this. And I'm thinking I might even need to go up to like a medium tan, but because it's slightly darker than my natural skin tone. But I've been using this a lot. I have been loving two NYX blushes and one Milani blush the absolute most. The two NYX one of them is actually I use it as a contour, but the first one is Cinnamon. When I want a natural look, this is the one that I grab. It is a beautiful orange, and you know, put that on your skin and you can go, it's right there. You can either do a light flush or you can do like a more intense one, and it just, everyone goes, oh, you have got like a little glow, and it's this. And I know you can be of any skin tone and be able to wear that, from a light application to a really intense one if you're slightly darker than me. This looks good on everyone because I've used it on different shades and it looks good on everyone. The other NYX product that I use on my face, I use it mostly as a contour, not as a blush itself, is NYX Taupe. I know that I've heard that they reformulated and the new one tends to be more on the cooler side, but I have the original. Love this. Amazing as a contour. Whenever I want to just feel like taking it up another level, I will use it as a contour and it's like, boom, baby, I look good. The last blush that I use on my face for the last month has been from Milani, and you can see Milani's been hitting my collection pretty hard. And it is the Romantic Rose. This is 01. I love this for a light pink flush, a natural flush. And I have this with Too Faced on top of it, but This is absolutely, I love the design. It's absolutely gorgeous. So definitely, if you're looking for a nice pink flush of color, definitely check out the blush from Milani. And then the last two face products that I want to share with you before I get to my lips. The first one is from L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Setting Spray. I've been using this a lot. I'm completely out. So I'm going to have to purchase another one. But I have really been loving this. If I put my makeup on and I feel like it's way too powdery, I'll spritz this. Not only does it make it last, but it takes out that powdery look. So I definitely love that. And then my Morphe brushes have been like my go-to blushes. I'm sorry, my Morphe brushes have been my go-to brushes for the last since I purchased these, which was in I think I purchased these in October. I have been using the heck out of these. The first one is the flat top brush. It's the E31. This, I grabbed this way more than my other foundation brushes. Yes, it's dirty, but I mean, I just love it. And it cleans pretty easily. Some brushes tend to grab a hold to some foundations and it's like, I'm not letting go. This one actually cleans pretty easily. I will say that I have seen one or two hairs shed every time I wash it, but it has not completely fallen apart on me. So I love that. And like I said, I've had this since, I believe, October. And I wash it every week because I clean my brushes every week. And then the next thing is I have been loving this that I use as a contour tool. It's the M460 from Morphe. Love the fact that it's dense, and again, same thing with the other one. I'll see like this one I see 4 or 5 hairs a week, but it hasn't been like coming out in droves. But I just love how it can give you, you know, it fits inside of my cheekbone to give me my contour. It's soft, but it's dense, thick as all get out, and cleans easily too. Definitely love. And I'm gonna have to check out a few more Morphe products, because if these two brushes are this good, I can't wait to see what the other brushes are capable of. And then the last thing for this video is lips. You guys know I am a neutral girl, no joke. For the last month, I have been grabbing my Milani lipsticks, and you know, the first one is Nude Cream, and you guys, I've gone through so many of these. You see, I'm low again. I'm gonna have to repurchase this, and I love the matte version of it too. Use that a lot, so I definitely love Nude Cream. For the last 2 weeks, I have been grabbing Hot Pink Rage, and it's a darker pink, and it just gives you a really nice look. And that's Hot Pink Rage right there. Let me pull it up. And so I've been grabbing those two the absolute most when I'm doing any looks. I'm a creature of habit, so neutral lips are my go-to thing. And these two are what I've been grabbing the absolute most. Absolutely love it. My sister keeps telling me I need to go purple, because she's a purple girl. So I do have some purple Milani lipsticks. Me and neutral. That's just my zhuzh. But that's it, guys. Those are the products that I've been loving the absolute most for the month of January and February. But I hope that you guys like this video. Thumbs it up if you like it. And always know that you're blessed and loved. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.